for the week of July 29th, 2024. Hello, my Rams. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. My monthly horoscopes for the month of August are also up. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. And I'm also available for $20 email readings. If you just want a general, it's 1,500 words. And it's from August through October, basically a like a small thing of what's to come. So you'll like it. And then also I do 6-month reports and yearlies based on your date of birth, time and place, only based on the astrology. So also check that out as well. Okay, so my Rams, this is a busy energy for you, a great time for those of you in media and social media, a great time for business picking up. You have the ability now to focus and really focus and to see things all the way through. For some of you here, because of Mercury in Virgo now, this is a great time where you could be developing some kind of mental obsession. So this could be dealing with video games or dealing with things that are very detailed oriented. You could be very obsessed with at this time. This is a good time to research because you have the ability to get to the bottom of the truth, mysteries, and you find things very easily at this time with this energy. I feel like whatever's going on at work or even in your home life requires a great amount of secrecy now. Communications tend to be more serious, and what you say often carries a lot of weight and grave consequences at this time. There's a lot of brainwashing or mental power struggles coming up, so be careful of that. You have a lot of influence over other people. You can be filled with wisdom or life experience to share with others. For some of you, not the best time to mingle if you're single. Mercury's in retrograde. Well, Mercury's in shadow, and then on the 5th it goes retrograde. So just talk, get to know each other, be friends, okay? Then Uranus is trining Pluto in retrograde in the 2nd and 11th house. For some of you here, this could be with this stationary planet transits going on here. You could be pushing boundaries of what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. This could be dealing with groups and organizations. For some of you, this could be dealing with going back to school. And again, this is a stationary transit, so that means that it's not going to move it's not going to move probably 2 centimeters away from each other. So it's going to be here for a little bit. So we could see a lot of newsreels about kids coming back to school in regards to what is acceptable and what is not acceptable with this energy. For some of you here, this could be pushing the envelope with media and social media and the things that we post and share, or this could be pushing boundaries with the rules. And you guys do read rules and regulations at work as well. And this is seeing how much you'll get away with when it comes to work as well, because you could be testing those boundaries with work and seeing how much you can push and how much you can get away. Not the easiest time on the 30th with love relationships. I feel like for some of you, this is a time where you could feel a bit awkward when it comes to expressing your feelings and being vulnerable with other people. It's not easy for you. It could also be a difficult time for you to be vulnerable in general. Your love life is both exciting and unpredictable now. It's hard to know exactly where your relationships stand, and it may be an on again, off again relationship, or this could be the no contact person, and now they're not really contacting you, but they're letting you know that they're interested. Okay, avoid careless spending as you're not likely to get your money's worth. Vulcan and Vulcanus are now conjunct in the 5th house, forming a kite energy with the 3rd house of communications and the 6th house of daily routine and pets at this time. So this is a beautiful time for communications for you. I feel like you can be happy, bubbly, and optimistic at this time. Mentally, you will not have the concentration that you're used to. This is a good time to tackle things diplomatically with sensitive subjects, and for negotiations, a good time to have one-on-one conversations, open and honest conversations, real conversations. about the elephant in the room. For some of you, it could be rehashing the past with other people. This could be a cathartic energy of healing that's coming to you as well. And it could be a situation here where like friends tell you, oh, I never liked you before and this is why. And you're more open to listening to why people don't like you at this time. For others of you, friends could be telling you, or family members could be telling you where the bones are hidden now. Okay, hi Elle. And then on the 31st, we have a beautiful air trine happening with the 2nd, 7th, and 11th house. Not the best energy time for you, but you do have a kite energy. Someone can be a secret admirer, can be coming out of the woodwork. Okay, you may already know this person. This is somebody that's been crushing on you for many, many years. Or you two are going to start talking to each other finally and having like an open and honest conversation about your feelings, okay? For some of you, a new relationship is receiving emotional validation you've been looking for, and this could be a new partner, a new love. So for some of you here, this partner could be letting you know that they're making you Facebook known, you know, being on social media and making it serious. For some of you here, I feel like even though this person's going to pour their heart out to you, you may not do the same thing back because you don't like to be vulnerable and you don't like to do that mushy stuff, and it could be emotionally too much for you, okay? There's a T-square happening with the 1st, 7th, and 10th house. Change is happening. There could be power struggles going on with those in authority or other family members. Career changes can be happening, or this could be your relationship dynamics with other people in your life can be going through changes as well. I feel like for some of you, you need to be careful here. I feel like this is a time you're not getting along with those who are older than you or superiors. You could be butting heads with older family members. Older family members could be jealous of what you've done for other family members, or this could be misplaced authority for others. Despite the energies that be, you could be fired, God forbid. So pick and choose your battles with other people at work. And then for others of you, this could be some kind of like career changes going on, where you could be reevaluating your career direction. Now, this is not the best time period to go and like start looking for a job, because September, Uranus goes retrograde, Pluto goes back into Capricorn in October, and then we have Neptune in retrograde and Chiron in retrograde, and then towards the end of that, in December, Cronus goes retrograde in Cancer, and also Hades. So if you're a Sagittarius rising, listening for your sun, I really would tell you, no, just stay where you are till next year. Okay, so don't go looking for a job. Angie, I know you normally get a little frisky at this time and you want to quit your job. Focus on looking at for that house, because we're going to have problems until January of next year to find you a job. Okay, so because I know my girl, she gets frisky around this time. Every time Mercury retrograde comes up in August, she's like, I want to quit my job. And it's like, no! And then she can't find one all year. Oh, it's not funny, but you know, but it happens. So anyway, so Hygeia is forming an Earth trine in the 2nd, 6th, and 10th house. This is a good time for the focus on health and working on the self. For some of you, this is a good time to take care of yourself, because your money situation can be really dictating your health at this time. So if your money ain't right, you might develop colds and fevers, you know, God forbid your hair will fall out, your skin will get all pimply and stuff like that, you know, so be careful with that. Be about mind-body consciousness at this time. A good time for working on yourself, quitting bad habits. Uranus still direct is forming an Earth trine in the 2nd, 6th, and 10th house. Money coming up, making money, making ideas. Very clever with your spending and saving money. For some of you here, you find very unique ways, original ways to make money or to problem solve, especially when it comes to money. This is a great time for teamwork makes the dream work. You can be having a better work relationship with those who you weren't on speaking terms with, and now you could be getting along better with them. You can find that when you're in crisis situation or whatever it is that you're going through, you can find that other people do help you out, so ask. Or this could be a great time where like you weren't getting along with somebody at work, and then the two of you can be coming together and making amends and making a point to get along for the sake of getting along, or there could be a strong alliance, or something binds you two together, like maybe your hatred for another person at work and you guys not liking this person, so that binds you two together at this time. Okay, so that can also be happening for you with this energy. Show your love and support, and make sure to like, subscribe this video if you like what I'm doing, so, and help my channel grow. So thank you. Oh, and then check out my community page too, because I wrote, scroll down one, but I wrote something about grow the F up, the through the signs edition. So check that out. Mars is forming a kite energy in the 1st, 3rd, and 5th house. This could be purchases of a brand new car for some of you. You could be at the right place at the right time. It's a positive time for communications. You have a lot of influence over other people at this time. This could be a popular energy time for those of you in media and social media. For others of you, I feel like this is a great time to voice your opinion or concerns this week, or even try to get in your week and your vacation hours off at this time. This would be a great time to do that because people are more willing to listen and to oblige to you. This is a great time for job interviews, auditions. You could be learning something new at work, and you may appreciate what you're learning. So you could be throwing yourself into your work. This could also be a start of a new creative project. You could be very excited and you're throwing yourself into your work at this time. For others of you, you could be receiving some much needed good news about job or getting a job this week. So you're going to put your best foot forward. Something new or something really awesome now motivates you to focus on this energy, and you accomplish a lot very quickly at this time. This is a great time for journalists, anything with communications, critics, teachers, writers, anything to deal with communication. Those of you in media and social media, business people, sales, it's a great time for you. Okay, a beautiful time for those in sales and meeting your quotas on the 2nd. You love anything new coming in and new experiences and new ways of learning with the latest and greatest in technology. So you could be teaching yourself how to do that, because God forbid you listen to instructions. So the first card I come up with is the Lover's card. This is contracts and negotiations coming out, but I feel like for some of you here, you could be reevaluating a relationship at this time. For some of you, this could be a new love coming in, but you're not so quick to jump into it at this time. The 2 of Coins is a new love. This is somebody returning, but you don't know how you feel about the situation, okay? Because maybe your feelings have changed. Maybe you have lost that loving feeling for this person. So maybe you might have to go and have a conversation with this person or do something, okay, to rekindle those loving feelings again, okay? The King of Swords, you can be very analytical in your way of thinking during this time period, and that could also be getting rid of that loving feeling, because you could be more focused on other things going on in your life at this time. The 2 of Wands, you can also be very cerebral and in your head during this time period as well. The Queen of Cups, I feel like you need to go more with the flow at this time. A great time to delve into spirituality with this energy. The 8 of Wands talks of traveling coming up for some of you here as well. For others of you, you could be getting a message of love this week as well, or this could be traveling for love. Okay, so this person may live in a different country or live in a different state or live 1 hour away from you. So this could be a long distance relationship. The Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected. You could be receiving an unexpected message of love, but you may not know how to feel about it, or you may not know, or whatever, or it could be a situation here where some busybody bitch is getting involved, trying to play wingman and letting the other person know, like, hey, this dude got a crush on you, and it's like, and you may not know how to feel about it. It could be like that kind of game going on, okay? I don't know why other people be getting involved in that, but they shouldn't. Anyways, I feel like this week also brings you to more financial freedom at this time with this energy here, okay? So for some of you, I feel like, you know, this could be a great week for money, alrighty, and success. The Queen of Swords, reconnecting with people from your past at this time. For some of you, this could be an unexpected message with the crush, and the crush could be reaching out to you at this time with this energy here, or there could be some kind of message in regards to the crush coming to you, okay? The Two of Swords, I see loyalty in this relationship, but also you have like a lot of twos here, so you can be more quiet and to yourself at this time. You may not be like willing to talk or anything, or really just like focusing like on work and home at this time. Very cerebral and in your head this week, and you're more invested in other people's drama that live outside the home. You could also be sharing your expertise advice this week as well. I see lots of thoughts of future. Now this could be a contract job coming up for some of you that are in Europe or in Canada. This could be a contract job that may involve traveling here as well, or you may have to travel for the sake of business this week as well with this energy here. For others of you, this is taking your relationship to the next level. This is marriage proposals coming in, and it's fine if it happens during a Mercury retrograde. It just means that it's going to come again. For others of you, this could also be like talks of future with somebody new at this time. Just make sure, talks is super cheap. So, my motto is, when I see it, I will damn believe it. You do have a lot of influence over other people at this time with this energy. For others of you, I feel like because you're going through it emotionally at this time, you could be staying out of a lot of drama or gossip going on around you, and just kind of like working home. The Tower card does talk of a separation or a breakup, but this might be a temporary thing because the timing of it all. So you're just going to have to learn to keep it moving forward, okay, no matter what. I feel also this is a time period of reinventing yourself with this energy here. Probably like an emotional transformation because of all the crap you've been through, and what ego, and like letting ego go, and all the lessons that you've had personally. It's gonna change you at this time with this energy, and it'll change you for the better, okay? So I feel like some of you may have had a lot of growing up to do during this time period as well, or over the summer. The Five of Swords, I do feel like you're on the defense. You could be getting bullied by certain people in your life at this time, and bullied into things that you don't want to do with this energy as well. For others of you, yeah, I see conflict, but then I see you staying out of the drama, or you're not really taking this person so seriously. This person could be threatening you because you didn't like this person's attitude or whatever. For others of you, when it comes to love, I do see a separation because you made the wrong choice in love, okay? So I see that happening for some of you here, okay? So you could be going back to somebody that you had a crush on and stuff like that, and intriguing it. I do see at this time wrenches being thrown in your way. Of course, is Mercury in retrograde, so expect the unexpected with this energy here. The King of Coins, I do see stability in relationships. I do see luck with money, or this person being very generous with you in regards to money as well. The Fool card, crazy in love with this energy, so I see that. I do see new beginnings coming up for you as well. I feel like this person could be your own muse at this time. I feel like you don't really have any cares to give during this time period, and you're off doing your own thing, but I do see confrontation happening for you as well, so be careful with that. The Four of Coins, I feel like you can be stubborn and stuck in your ways of thinking, or you could be more focused on career and making money at this time with this energy here as well. The Queen of Wands, I feel like with this energy, a lot of women in your cards. There's a new love coming in. I feel like you already know this person as well, but there's a lot of people in your cards this week, a lot of authority figures in your cards, or parents, or just like dealing with people who are older than you this week, or those in authority this week. The Seven of Cups, I do see lots of talks of future, so this could be receiving a lot of good news. And again, make sure that you get like a date, a time, something, a check, to make sure that it's legit, because some people right now just, Pluto's in retrograde in Aquarius. Mercury's going retrograde here on the 5th, so a lot of people just want to talk for the sake of talking. Okay, the Nine of Swords, whatever you're worrying about is more in your head than in your reality, so don't worry about it, okay? I do see that you may not be getting along with a live-in relationship at this time with this energy here. The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past. I feel like there is a love coming in, an unexpected message of love, and I do feel like it is with somebody that you already know, and it's like an older relationship, so you guys known each other for like many years and stuff like that, okay? I feel like something of sentimental value could also be given to you, or you could be passing some pieces of jewelry to other people as a sentimental token. This is a great week for business picking up, more money coming in, a pay raise, or the cost of living can change where you live, so you could be getting some kind of like cost of living wage at this time, or living wage coming up for you. For others of you, I feel like you can be in disputes about money, so you could be sending people to court over money, or this is dealing with child custody battles at this time with this energy here as well. I do see you traveling for business during this time period. The Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. I feel like you can feel more connected to your purpose-driven journey. So those of you going back to college, or going into college, or getting your doctorate, or what have you, you can feel more of a connection with your purpose-driven journey. Or if you started a business endeavor, it could start doing really well, and you could feel more connected to it that way. All right. For others of you, I feel like a lot of truth is going to be revealed. If somebody could be stealing money from you and not telling you, somebody could be like a family member could be pretending to be like, let's say if you were like giving somebody mortgage money to pay their mortgage, they weren't using it to pay their mortgage. They were using it for other things. And I feel like some of you here, you're going to find that out because the landlord or the mortgage company may call you up and be like, you know, this person hasn't paid their rent, or this person hasn't paid their mortgage, and you know, I thought you were paying for it, and stuff like that. And it's going to be that kind of situation where they were using that money for something else. Or if you're like one of these people that are trying to help somebody get back on their feet, and they may have drug addiction, they've been using that money for something else. Okay, the Three of Coins talks of growth happening here. I do see for some of you getting an internship, so you may feel more connected to your purpose-driven journey that way. I do see trials and tribulations still coming up for you though. The Star card, manifesting what you want. Your consciousness is going to be changing. For some of you, there is definitely a spiritual connection with this new love relationship, or this person that you know. This could be a soul connection here as well with this energy. So I feel like, you know, I'm hearing new bride. So I do feel like this person is going to like marry you and like really boo you up. So this is going to be a serious relationship, but you two may have some like karmic relationship stuff that you need to work through, or some kind of soul contract that you need to work through. You could be receiving some much needed good news. A great time for those of you in social services or working for the government at this time. A great time for you in that. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up at this time. For some of you, whatever decision that you make, you know, is going to hurt a lot of people around you, or you could be kicked out of a situation, and it's not just going to hurt you, but everybody else is going to feel it. Okay, so you're like the secretary that gets fired, and then next thing you know, you're the one with all the appointments that knew where all the, you know, what was going on and everything. So then they fired the wrong person, because it's like, damn it, they knew everything, so now what, you know? So then they're going to have to figure it out. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. For some of you here, you love being in service to other people and really helping other people at this time with this energy, so that makes you feel really good. Alrighty, the Temperance card, you tend to be more about your sanity now. So certain things, if you had to use social services and stuff like that, you know, or getting housing. So certain things are going to work out exactly as planned for you this week with this energy, or certain things are going to fall into place and not be such a problem anymore for you until next time, or whatever else comes up during the next week or so, or next month. Okay. For others of you, I feel like you could be practicing business law, or you could be learning a lot about like the justice system or certain systems. Okay. The Death card does bring about changes coming up for you. I feel like certain things may no longer apply in your life. So whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let it leave your life. This could also be a purging coming up. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like this video. My monthly horoscopes for August are up, August 2024. You could check that out on my homepage. And also, I'm still doing the $20 email readings. Again, if you would like a general based on, it's 1,500 words. It's August through October. And it's based on the astrology and the tarot. You can check that out as well. And then I have 6-month reports that are just based on your date of birth, time, and place, because I realize that a lot of people have interceptions and they take forever to do. So they take about 10 days for me to give it back to you. Okay, and because we're on July 28th, the 6-month and yearly reports, I start working on September, so I start working on them the minute I get paid, but that's for the month ahead. I don't know if that's confusing. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like, it's for September, so it's going to go September and then plus the other 5 months, okay? I think that's it. So show your love and support. I'm still trying to go to Rosh Hashanah, so please support the channel by liking, subscribing, donating, and sharing. And again, I'm still trying to go to Rosh Hashanah and stuff like that, so keep me busy with those readings, and you can check them out in the link in the description box below this video. Kisses. Mwah. I'm going to go on to Taurus.